Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
All right, well, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as we were saying,
I think we lost. I think they lost
Larry had
Poplar.
some technical difficulties, and on top
Oh
of
yeah,
that, he
what's
had
the
to
call?
talk
What's
with
the my fault.
people.
All right, go ahead.
It's always people. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I think the promo with Punk and Cody was great because it gave us a different look for Royal Rumble this year as
Yeah,
to whether or not Punk was actually going to win. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they win with Jey Uso, but at that point in time, I was really sold on Punk winning that Rumble because I wanted to see Punk have his match against Seth, I think, for the world title. Was Seth world champion around that time? No, he wasn't. No,
no,
he
he wasn't
wasn't.
champion. He wasn't champion for a minute.
Yeah, he was. Who was world champion around that time? Gunther was. Gunther
Yeah,
was, and
Gunther and
John
Cody.
and Cody. Yeah,
Or,
and Cody. Yeah,
yeah,
and
it was
Cody. And
Cody.
Cody.
Yep.
Yeah, and Cody. Yep. Okay, so with that being said, I was so on the idea of CM Punk going to Cody Rhodes for that belt. So yeah, I will admit that. And then we got the three-way joint with him and Roman and Seth. You and Larry have really made y'all feelings know about that the whole entire ordeal. Excuse me. Excuse me. So yeah, that happened. Um, Let me see if there's anything else to talk about. Yeah. So Jey Uso loses against. Well, he beat Bronson Reed again by disqualification. That's the second time there's a DQ finish that happened between their matches. But what followed afterwards was, I would say, Loki kind of like cinema. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna say
It
cinema. That
was
sounds big,
what
but
was really weird to me that Jay. It was weird to me that Jay Uso seen him coming and watched him the whole way and still let him spear him. I was like, that was stupid. Why would you sit there? You seen him. Your back was turned. None of that. You seen him coming and you seen what he was doing, and you just sat there and hit it. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, it was weird.
you talking about
Then after
when he
that,
got speared by the barricade or
the
speared
first
somewhere
time,
else?
no, for the DQ.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, his back wasn't turned or nothing like that. Like he was looking right dead at him. You seen him coming, and you still
Yeah,
just,
bro.
like the whole time, like you seen him walking to the ring, then you seen him speed up and and you didn't move. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like some stuff just not supposed to be obvious. This is weird. What are you doing?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That was straight weird. It was weird. It was a
Yep.
lot different. Not I don't know. Yeah, Raw was sloppy yesterday. There was a lot of sloppy stuff going on, bro. Like a lot of missed stuff. Like it was just different. I'm like, I don't know. No, no. Then you got the obvious Roman bending down to pull him up again, bro. Again, bro.
Yeah. Yep. So Roman comes out, tries to make it safe for Jey Uso. They start beating him down, beat down the boys. Roman struggles a little bit trying to lift up Bronson Reed. This time for his Samoan drop. Last time he
Yeah,
beat him easily, but I think the reason why he did that is because he wanted to sell. So
of
that's what
course.
ended up
Yeah,
happening.
duh.
So
Yeah.
which is right, exactly. So for those that don't know, that's why he did it because everyone probably was going like, "Well, Roman was hesitating." I'm like, bro, he's selling. Anyways, so Roman does that, beats him down, things like that, and then him and Jey Uso, he gets Jey Uso to come up, embraces Jey Uso, tells him, all right, let's go right here and get these suckers out here. I'm going to spear you on the left. You come over here towards my right. Yeah. Well, no, Roman's going to go to the right. He's going to go to the left. However it's going to be done. So
Died.
Roman comes over to his right, and he gets speared out of
Died.
oblivion. Like, bro, Brian Breaker hit that spear like crazy.
He died.
He
He
yeah.
died.
Yep. And then Bronson clotheslines, Jay, knocks him down as well. So yeah, Roman was out. Roman was out. It was getting
Beat
bad for
down.
your boy. It was getting bad for your
He got
boy. So
yeah. He got beat down yesterday.
they
He
got
got
beat
beat
down.
down. And then when he speared both of them through the joint, I said, yeah, Braun Breaker is making his name. He making.
Bro, Groundbreaker Spear, Roman and Jay Uso in the freaking barrier crane. I'm like, all right, here we
Then
go.
when he got him off there, when he jumped off the ring and got him, went through the over the table and joined, bro, he was destroying him, bro. He was
I love
destroying him
how the
almost like
commentary,
normal.
yeah, I love how the commentary established that they're the future, that they really are the now, that they really are
I
going to
rock
be
with that.
the
And then they
PPV.
took these J's,
Yep.
bro. Don't take my
Bro,
J's.
the freaking Jordans.
What the freak y'all got
Retro
on?
Jordans,
Turn your
bro.
car.
Come on, man. That's property. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, how you gonna take my man's Jordans, though?
Took these J's, bro. It's a
These
personal
my
situation.
Jordans.
Take my
And
J's,
then
bro.
he mocked Roman, too. He said, this is my camera. This is my show. This is my roast. Boom, boom, boom. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he's doing his own rendition of Roman Reigns' speech.
I
All right,
love it.
okay.
I love it.
And Bronson was like, this is ours now. This is our show now. This is our boom, boom, boom.
I love it. The
So, like,
takeover is
yeah,
real.
it
And
was
they did it
fire.
without Seth, which is crazy.
And Paul Heyman was not
So
there.
what's up with that?
If you notice, Paul Heyman was not there. I didn't even notice at the time, but I was like, wow, Paul Heyman was not there. But
No, he
Paul
was
Heyman,
holding up. Paul Heyman held up the briefcase after they was done.
oh, he was, oh, okay, I'm
He
trying to,
was
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm about to say, because I'm seeing him out, I'm seeing Braun and Bronson outside the ring. I forgot he was over there. So yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was just more paying attention to what they was doing, so that's part of why I didn't really notice. But yeah, they they was killing it. We don't really do this, right? From when we talk about Monday Night Raw, but from a rating standpoint, if you want to give it from a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give Monday Night Raw?
7. Maybe
A
6.5,
7.
7. I'm gonna give it 7.
We give it an 8. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah, I'm definitely
That was a good
with
show. Definitely some issues. Definitely some things that could have been tightened up a little bit better, but for me, I would say an 8. I thought it was just good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't great, but good. You know. So yeah, let me see. I would like to do this with Larry if he gets on the phone here soon, but I'm going to get into the SummerSlam predictions with you, BB, if you don't mind.
that. Mm-hmm.
So let's get into that. Give me a second. Okay. 2025 SummerSlam in New Jersey, MetLife Stadium, which is where they went to back at WrestleMania 28, I think.
So they did SummerSlam here 12 times. Is that what they said in Jersey?
No. Did they get in New Jersey 12 times?
That's the way they was promoting it on Netflix. It was like 12 times they was at this spot. I'm like 12 times, bro. They've been there 12 times.
Hmm. So
Hey,
let me see. This is I'm about to look at it and make sure that it's true. This will subsequently be the third
oh, so
WWE
third. So what was they promoting at the
to
12
be
times
held
since
at
we been
MetLife.
on the
So
promo?
WrestleMania 29. Okay, that's the third 28. WrestleMania 29 and WrestleMania 35 were the last two events to be held at MetLife Stadium. So
So how many events? How many SummerSlams has been in MetLife total?
this will also be the fourth SummerSlam to take place in East Rutherford. So this
Okay.
is the fourth
So they
one.
were talking
Yep.
about something else. They were talking about something
Yep.
else. Okay.
So
All right.
1999, 1997, and 2007. The event will also feature John Cena's last appearance at SummerSlam as is in the ring and the performer due to his retirement from professional wrestling at the end of 2025. We know that. Cool. It's gonna be broadcast on Netflix too. That's interesting.
It'll be broadcast on Netflix.
Yeah.
Peacock too.
Is it on Peacock?
That's how it normally is. But this one being broadcast live on Netflix, something's up.
So it might be, and it's saying for international markets. So I don't know if that's saying for us in the states. Maybe us in the states are going to probably see it on Peacock, and people who are international are going to watch it on Netflix. I don't know.
So you can see
I
both
don't
then,
know.
pretty much.
Probably gonna be both. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure to also watch WWE Unreal when I get done with this because I'm interested in watching that show as well. So, let's get it. But anyways, let's get to night one. Now, granted that night one is already confirmed for 6. That means night 2 will feature that. Yep. Okay. Yep. It's been confirmed. Okay. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. All right. Here we go. Night 1. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Beaver, who you got?
Jade.
Jay,
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Tiffany Stratton over
Yep. I'm
Jay.
going with Jade because when Bianca come back, that's a storyline that has to happen, and she ain't got no issues with Tiffany. So, yep.
I was
Bianca
thinking of
probably
the
gets
idea of,
the best.
well, yeah, you might be right. Maybe you want to prolong Jay with Bianca. I was thinking more of like if Tiffany wins because Jay got opportunity cost by Bianca. So therefore, you're still on a chase for her to win the women's title. But if Jay wins, I ain't mad at it either. So, but I'm gonna go with Tiffany Stratton for my pick just because I think Bianca's gonna get involved. All right, Randy Orton and Jerry Rowe versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul in a tag team match.
They're not letting Randy lose. So, Randy.
Yep, with that too. And look what Drew's confirmed to be there, so that don't mean he's gonna be stranded for too long, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Seth Rollins.
Yep. Yeah. I predict either. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just go on and let me say it. CM Punk will beat Gunther for the World Heavyweight title, and just when he's able to relish in that moment, Seth Rollins is going to cash in and cost him and basically in his reign very quickly.
Yep.
It'll be like CM Punk ending Drew McIntyre's reign very quickly with him costing the match against after Seth Rollins lost against Drew. Drew got his match cost and then pre-cash in, so it'll be like that this time at SummerSlam basically. That's
Yep.
what I think is gonna happen.
Yep.
Yep.
Seth
The other
Rollins.
day, Raquel Rodriguez, huh?
No, it says Seth Rollins wins.
Yes, Seth Rollins wins. Yep, I'm with you. JD, sorry, Judgment Day, with Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez will defend the belts against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Charlotte
Who you
Flair and
got?
Alexa Bliss. I think it's too early,
It
but
is too early.
I'd rather see it. But I think they're going to win because Liv Morgan's coming back. So, yep. I
If
got
that
to Liv
happens, I'm with
Morgan.
you.
I got Liv Morgan interrupting and causing Charlotte Flair and them to win. Yep.
But why Raquel? She's got no issue with Raquel though.
She don't, but at the same time, Raquel's teamed up with a partner. So,
Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. I'm gonna go for the heels. Um, even though I'm loving the pair between Charlotte and the last. They look dope. Oh, and by the way, did you see the group chat picture that I put in for them? For how they used
mhm.
to be? Man, it's crazy. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Brian Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Roman Reigns, Jey Uso,
Yep, me too. Yep, I'm gonna go with that. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Cross.
Cross.
Cross. Yep, with Cross too. All right. Now the match that I'm looking forward to, probably the most out of all your matches. That's saying a lot because I love, Punk, Cena, Cody, all them and stuff. But the match that I'm looking forward to is this match: the six-pack tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. We have the Y6 versus Andrade Ray Fiends versus DIY versus Fraxium versus the Mostly Machine Guns versus the Street Profits.
Mm.
That's a huge lineup.
I don't, man. I can't call that one. I had the Street Profits at one, but the Motor City Machine Guns deserve it. I don't know. I can't pick that one. I might if I pick anybody, I'm picking the Y6, but I'm not picking nobody. So I don't know.
I see the Y6 retain this, but if I had to pick three people that I think can win this, I'm gonna go. Like I said, Street Profits can win them back. We can see DIY or give it to Andrade Ray Phoenix. I would love to see that too. That'd be awesome.
Mm.
Because title change might happen in this match, and to me, it doesn't matter. Like the Whites losing the belts does not matter because they're still over as it is. They don't really need the belts. But in a way, it helps them as well. So, uh, Dominic Mysterio, the guy who got a crazy pop at that AAA event recently, will take on the phenomenal AJ Styles for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. BZ, who you got?
Mm, uh, if I say AJ, that means everybody in Judgment Day loses all the gold. Mm, no, wait. Yeah, I'm going AJ. Forget that. I think they're getting ready to. I think they're getting ready to launch his farewell tour.
Hmm. Okay. Go with Dominic. I see them progressing his story line forward, and whoever beats him for that will probably make the most of it. Maybe Sheamus. I don't. I kind of feel like it's weird for Sheamus to beat him for that belt, but at the same time, I'm like, if there's anybody else that wants to get towards that ice title for West and go around, I would say Sheamus. But that's just me. All right. Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. Fatu. Steel cage match for the WWE United States Championship. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got?
Not solo.
Yeah, yeah. I see a post match breakdown, beatdown happening, and then I think that's when they bring back our Tonga or Zil Fatu comes in. So yeah, I'm sticking to that one. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. No disqualification, no count out. Last chance match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. If Lynch wins, Valkyria can no longer challenge for the title for as long as Lynch is champion.
I'm picking Valkyria because every time somebody do that, the other person always loses. So I don't even know why they do those matches anymore.
I
That's too.
agree. Though I think the plot twist that could happen in this match will be Bayley causing her that IC Women's Championship.
Mm,
I see Becky retaining because Bayley is going to cost Lyra the match.
why would Bailey do that?
Well, the heel turn's been planted. The seeds have been planned for the heel turn to come around. I know it's a little like what they just turned babyface. I get it, but I feel like WWE's going to go into that direction. Um, I would say to keep it simple, desperation.
But why she got to do that to Lyra? That doesn't make any sense.
Because a week ago they were in a tag team match and Lyra got attacked and she couldn't win the belts alongside with sorry Bailey couldn't win the belts alongside with Lyra. So Bailey probably look at that as going like um you were not there to help on my end as far as us winning those belts. So where were you? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like I don't know. However WWE draws up, I have a feeling they're gonna have Bailey and Lyra feud and Becky will continue to be champion unless she really does lose that belt and Lyra is champion again. But I don't know. Maybe the payoff is going to be that. But I think Becky's going to probably win, and then you probably lead Lyra into a feud with Bayley.
Why can't Bailey be in a feud with Bailey be in a feud with Becky? Lyra doesn't make any sense. I'm not understanding why Bailey can't be. Why does Bailey have to interrupt instead of just going after Becky after the title shot? I don't understand.
Hmm.
Like, why does Bailey have to go heel in order to get the title shot? Bailey has nobody. Bailey has nobody lined up after this match.
Well, dang, you got me stuck for a moment. You do.
Yeah,
Uh,
Bailey don't need to interrupt nothing. If she do interrupt, I'm like, okay, well, but I just want to know why. Like, I'm like, well, you turn heel. I'm like, turn heel for what? You could have just went after Bailey after the fact. If Lyra won, then go after Lyra. If Bailey wins, I mean, if Lyra wins, go after Lyra. If Becky wins, go after Becky. That's why I got Lyra winning because at the end of the day, the WWE every time they set a matchup like that, the person who does that always loses. Oh yeah, you'll never be able to do it again. I'm like, okay, so long as she got the title, I'm like, all right, well, now you're about to lose just because you put those stipulations on there. If there was no stipulations on it, then I'll be like, okay,
hmm
well, I don't know who's winning that. But since the stipulations is there,
Yeah,
Lyra's winning.
yeah,
She's
I
winning.
got you. I got you.
And
I
then
get you.
and then Bailey might go and beat her up after she get the title. and be like, all right, well, boom. But to interrupt the match, nah.
Mhm.
She might turn heel after the fact, but I don't even think she needs to turn heel. I just think Lyra needs to come out and be like, yo, I'm the champion, this, and this, and then Bailey's music hit and be like, yeah, I'm trying to challenge you for the title.
I wonder how long has Becky's run been since she's won the championship. Let me see. Which is crazy. She's the only champion. Wow, Bailey. Sorry, not Becky. Becky is the second ever Aaron Crown Women's Champion in history.
The second, you said? How you
She's
doing?
the second. Yup, she's second. Yup. So her reign is at 51 plus days right about now.
Yeah.
By the time SummerSlam rolls around, how many days is that? That's Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. 51 today. 52 Wednesday. 53, 4. 55. She'll only have the belt for 55 days
That's the
if she
typical
loses.
time that everybody getting them now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a
Lyra's
month
was
and
for
a half.
145 days.
You said whose was 125?
Hers was 145. It was Lyra's. Yep. Lyra was 145 days.
How many times did Bailey had that? Bailey never had it.
No, she never had it. No, she never had it
Yeah.
yet.
So yeah,
So it's been only been two champions so far.
yeah, I'm feeling it.
Um, Crazy. So yeah. Like I said, love the feud. Cannot wait to see it conclude. If Lyra is to win it, great. All right, man. That I don't know. Something about this match feels very fishy to me, only because of the whole Bailey involvement for the last 2 weeks. For some reason, it's kind of like Bailey, whatever.
It's a street.
Not
What
really
is
whatever.
it? A street fight?
No, that match is going to be a no disqualification, no count out. Last chance
It's a
match.
street fight.
Well, yeah,
That's a
sadly,
street. That's what that is. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey is
They're just
getting.
not listening
Bailey
to
is
that.
getting involved. Bailey is getting involved.
That's what I'm saying. That's why. That's why I
Any
say.
of them, any of them matches that you just listed that got Street Fighter or anything tagged to them, somebody's interrupted. So yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, you could be right.
yeah.
The
That's
turn
why I
is
said that.
stupid, but
That's
I think
exactly
the
why I
turn
said
is only stupid because of the fact that she like, bro, they're not pushing her like she should be pushed. So she
that.
might have to go the heel way in order to get the push, which is stupid. But at the
Yeah.
same time, it's Bailey. She cold either way.
Yep, and WWE gonna do what they want to do to keep her, I guess, fresh and whatnot. Maybe she's running the course of being babyface. I don't know. I don't feel like she has really, but at the same time, I also do feel like Bailey is kind of treading a little bit thin. Um, like I don't know. Like that's the thing about being babyface. It's like for some odd reason, it's like eventually, like it's good for a while, and the crowd is still like loving you, but then somewhere along the way, you kind of like lose steam afterwards. You know what I mean? Like you build up the steam, and the moment you reach the mountaintop or the pinnacle, that steam wears off eventually.
But
And you
that's
cool
the
off for some
crowd
odd
doing.
reason.
That ain't got nothing to do with the person. That's the crowd doing because they flip floppers.
Yeah,
She
that's
ain't
true.
doing nothing wrong.
That's
She's
true.
doing the same thing she's been doing her whole career. They just like, oh, I want to see her this week. Next week, I don't want to see her. That's all
Do
it
you think
is.
that also? Do you think that also has something to do with the like? Could that also attribute towards the booking?
No. Well,
Okay.
I mean, look at the storyline that she in. She in perfect booking. She getting the look. You in there with Bailey. You in there with Becky and Lyra. So you getting the look. It ain't like you being booked wrong.
Yeah.
You ain't going against no softies. You going against legitimate people.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm like. Yeah, it can't be the booking. I don't know what it is. Well, I mean, I know what it is. It's clear. The freaking fans. They be trying to do only what the fans want them to do all the dang on time, and that's the problem. It happens every time.
Yeah, it's true.
How we doing this? All right, cool. I got it.
All right. Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky triple threat match for the WWE Women's World Championship.
I'm going real.
I'm going Naomi. I'm going Naomi.
Yeah, I'm going real. I think her time. I think they
I
about
love
to.
I love the idea of basically Stephanie though. That would be a fire match. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
But
Um,
I mean, even what you call it did that though. She kicked the promo with her too, didn't she?
who did?
Naomi kicked the promo with Stephanie.
She did.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a possibility to her retain. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that's
If
what
I
I'm saying.
retain. You know what I'm saying?
saying she would change and maybe she play Stephanie and
Or
maybe Stephanie
she lose it to Bianca too.
who Naomi.
Yeah, she found a way to
Yeah,
lose it to
they
her.
put her on Raw. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's true. It's very true. Yep. And then, last but not least, the main event of the evening, which we know is gonna be the main event. Let's come on, like, let's go document it. John Cena will defend his WWE Undisputed Championship against Cody Rhodes in a street fight.
That's a good one. Huh? Give me and it's what is it? Hey, the street fight.
Yep.
All right, so this is an interruption. So The Rock will finally be back. Everybody been looking for him. He's on his way back. So he's coming back. It's just who he's gonna be siding with. Is he siding with Roman or is he siding with Cody? That's
Does
the
The Rock get cheered or booed?
Oh no, he's getting cheered. You never boo The Rock, regardless of how long you've been gone. Yeah, that's just automatic. He ain't never gonna get the fans ain't never gonna treat The Rock the way he should be treated. They're gonna always give him the cheer regardless, especially if the Final Boss music hit. They're gonna go crazy.
Sure. Oh, for sure.
They're gonna go crazy. I just want to
Yep.
know who side he gonna be on. I don't know. That's what's up in the air. That's the only thing that I'm lost on. I'm like, yo, is this they about to let Cena be face on the rest of his go, or what is they about to do? Or they about to is this about to be a Cody turn for real? Cody already put the little information out there on Twitter, so I don't know. I'm lost. I can't wait to see it. Whose side he gonna be on, and when
My
the
thing
do come
is,
back, how long he gonna be back?
why would Cody Rhodes tell it? But then again, I also look at it like this: we had WWE Unreal, so could that be a factor as to why that's happening?
Oh shoot, I don't know. Is Cody Rhodes on the WWE Unreal episode?
Yeah, he's gonna be on WWE Unreal. I'm wondering, does that factor into the idea of let's tell the fans, hey, expect the heel turn or whatever the case may be, or that I won't be a babyface for too long, yada yada, this and that. Third. Is that the case, or is it a matter of taking it with a complete grain of salt and don't expect too much of it because everyone's expecting him to turn heel? Right.
Yeah,
What I can say about this match that I love is really don't know the outcome. None of us really know
yeah,
the
I don't know
outcome,
the outcome of this one
which is really good
because I
on
don't know
WWE's part.
because I don't know John Cena's stories running. They gonna let him keep the belt the whole entire time. It's people that's like,
Yes.
the story would make more sense if he didn't have the belt the whole time. Some people was like, oh no, he might need to rock out and carry it all the way to the sunset. Mm. What makes the storyline better? You fighting to try to get it back, or you lose, or you keeping it all the time, just proving your point that I'm better than everybody. Hmm. But this is the reason why I don't rock this, and no disrespect. Like I said, I respect the man as a human being. I rock with him. Cody Rhodes is one of the
Right.
coolest people in real life. But as far as the wrestling, this is the reason why I don't rock with Cody. How many times is the pay-per-views got to be street fights for him to have other people help him win matches? He did that with Roman Reigns twice.
Yeah.
Now you about to do the
Yeah.
same thing, bro. Like, bro, you're not that. You're not winning nothing by yourself. It's always something. You street fight. So now people are allowed to come in, interrupt, help. You had Undertaker, John Cena, all them cats last time. Now this time, who you got helping this time? Or is this Rock coming? Did you really sell your soul already? And now whatever all like, come on, bro. This giving me the same feel, like same feel was when John Cena won.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. It is becoming too much of a recurring pattern. It's just like,
Yeah,
bro,
I'm like, bro,
what's
you ain't
going
winning
on?
nothing by yourself, bro.
Yeah,
Like you're
yeah,
starting to turn into Roman when he wasn't winning by himself because he had a whole stable.
yeah,
The difference
yeah.
is you
This
don't have a stable.
yes,
That's the
yes.
difference. You don't have a
That's a
stable.
complete
You
difference.
got
I
a whole
agree.
bunch of old heads coming out and helping you out, bro.
Yeah,
Like that's like
that's so
crazy.
true. That is very true, bro. Man, you're so right.
We talking
Yeah,
about Randy. We talking about Randy might come back and I mean, not come back, but we talking about Randy might come interfere. We got the Rock
mhm.
might come out. We got this, like, bro. This like what? We know there's only one person we know that's not going to be involved, and that's Travis Scott. That's all we don't know. That's all we know. That Travis Scott is not involved. That's the only thing we know. Other than that, it's a street fight. So if it's a street fight, anybody's allowed to get involved. So you know that you're not winning it straight up, fair and square. It's not happening. It's going to interrupt it. Except for the other street fights you did when you had against Kevin Owens. Yeah, you beat him straight up. I don't think there was no interruptions. I think Sami Zayn came out for something, but that's
Well,
when
he
Sami
didn't
watched
have
him go
Aaron
through that ladder.
Rushing. He didn't have Aaron Rushing. When you look back on Cody's Tower run, he didn't have Aaron Rushing when it came to facing AJ Styles. Nor did he have that with Logan Paul, and he didn't have that with like you just said, Kevin Owens. He had with Solo.
He had it with Solo. He
He
had
had
it
with Solo.
with Roman. Like bro, big name
Very
people.
telling.
You
Very
lose.
telling of the bloodline. Very telling, by the way. My ad.
Like man, bro, you can't beat nobody straight up. You need help all the time. And now you doing the John Cena. I know it ain't straight up, and everybody's expecting The Rock to be back for this. Everybody. If it ain't The
Yeah,
Rock,
people
nobody gonna be.
online want to be like Cody Rhodes the best. Cody Rhodes is
Yeah,
this.
no,
Cody Rhodes the best.
ain't no
Yada
way, man.
yada.
That cat ain't doing nothing. When they,
And
when,
I
when
was
they,
watching. I was recently watching an interview with Open Radio where Cody Rhodes was on there as a guest. And when I tell you, you want to talk about glazing? I be teasing Larry about bloodline glazing a lot of times, bro.
mm,
When I tell you, they look like I could be glazing that boy. Oh my gosh!
I'm bet.
Like talking about we need to get you. They need to get you back to being the champion again. This, that, and third. We need you back as a champion, man. We need you. You can't have nobody else win
I'm
that
tired of him
belt.
too.
You need to win
Back.
it. Yada yada yada. I'm like, bruh, like,
Yeah,
come
I'm
on.
tired of him too. I ain't
Y'all
none of
play too much, bro. Like, listen, and I'm not here. I'm not sitting here and saying I'm not a fan of Cody Rhodes. Don't get it twisted. I am, for different reasons, mind you. It's not even based around the whole entire world title thing as it is
that.
really. It's based around the years I invested with this guy, watching him from the very beginning. So like, that's all I can say. And then watching him from AEW as well and other things like that. So, anyways,
Right.
yeah, bro. So, uh. Yeah, he was basing him like crazy. I will say, if this is done in that fashion, if the said interruptions are happening, it's because he's turning heel. If
Yeah,
this is
that's what I'm
happening,
saying.
that reason has to be because he's turning heel. And for that reason alone, that makes a lot more sense. Because given that he did as babyface, it kind of makes. But you know what, Beasley? Now I'm thinking about it. Remember that theory I had a long time ago where I told you maybe this was all by design. Remember, Cody Rhodes initially gave The Rock his spot to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, right?
But,
Then they had a press conference. They had a press conference to hype WrestleMania. It was him, Rock, Roman. Everybody was on stage. Seth Rollins was there on stage. It was lit, right? For what it
right.
was. And Cody Rhodes said now he wanted his spot back. So and then they made official that he will face Roman Reigns for the world title. So you gave the fans what they wanted, or what they think that they thought they needed it at the time. Me, you both, and this for a record, this is where I get called for being a Cody Crybaby. I was not a Cody Crybaby around that time whatsoever. I know y'all be saying that about me, y'all be teasing. It's all good, but I was not no Cody Crybaby. Let me tell you, I was upset. Busy, me and you both. 3-4 days straight. The crowd, the people on social media, even on YouTube, were hating the fact that The Rock was getting his spot over Cody Rhodes to face Roman Reigns. When y'all have been saying for years, y'all wanted that match. But the moment y'all finally get the match, y'all can't have the match happen because Cody Rhodes got his opportunity like lost.
Right.
So, but do that with what you will. It is what it is. Things happen for a reason. However, with that said, what if all of that was by design? Here's what I'm trying to get at. What was all about it by design? Right? Cody steps away. The Rock gets a spot. Which sees a whole lot of backlash. Yes, they may have or may have not have to pivot. Maybe it's part of playing the whole entire time. Who knows? Rock pivots, give Cody his spot. Cody goes about winning the world championship. He finishes the story, but in the midst of finishing the story, we get these back in the day. Some of the guys like from old past a year comes through. We had Jey Uso interrupt Jimmy Uso. He attached Jimmy Uso. We had John Cena beat up Solo. He beats him Solo. We have The Rock being up, Cody Rhodes. Undertaker of all people shows up when it was expected for Steve Austin to show up actually at WrestleMania, but Undertaker showing up was awesome because when you think about the final boss, technically he's the final boss of WrestleMania. So that happened. Technically, Rock got a huge pop. Loved it. It was awesome. We didn't expect it. I remember texting to you and being like, bro, what? Undertaker? Oh, right? So that happened.
Right.
And then Cody wins the belt at the Roman Reigns, decides to hit the shot over to Seth Rollins, yada. Cody has his moment. He finishes his story. Wins the World Title for the first time. Wins it. He wins the title his dad never could actually fully be put on his record. Okay, cool. We understand the story. What is it by design, though? Because what followed afterwards was this promo with The Rock and Cody Rhodes. Remember, don't forget, every detail matters. And he gave Cody Rhodes the watch that Rock tried to give him. And he put that in his hand and told him, don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again. Right? Cody goes on towards the whole entire run. You and Larry have gone on the record to say it was one of the most boring world title runs in the history of the WWE. Y'all let me know how you feel month after month after month after month. I did my best to defend. I did my best to try and make sense of it. I did my best to go right here and point out what I could see that was the positives of it. No matter what I said, y'all were like, nah, no. Josiah, get out of here. You're late. Ball up into 2025. We see the John Cena heel turn. Again, prior to that, Rock came in to Cody Rhodes, talking about he wanted his soul. Cody said, no, my soul does not belong to you. It belongs to the fans, yada, yada. And at this point in time, Rock, I'm going to tell you right about now, here's what I'm going to tell you. Go after yourself. All right, because that promo, everyone's like, whoa, Cody said go after yourself. Oh, that was awesome. It was great. Oh. And then John Cena's like, yeah, he's rooting for him. John Cena's a fan for Cody Rhodes. Yeah, it's great. Then he hugs Cody Rhodes. Right. And as soon as he hugs Cody Rhodes, we get one of the greatest heel turns in the history of WWE. Perhaps the greatest heel turn in WWE history right now. With John Cena turning heel. You never, ever thought in a million years John Cena would ever go back out again. Never. Never. No. And yes, Brand, was he a heel back then? Yes. But that was way back then. So we see that happening this and that third. John Cena made it known that he did not turn heel because of he sold his soul. And The Rock, alongside with him. So that tells me there is no attachment between him and The Rock. He just did it for the sake of just doing it. But it basically go, well, then why Travis Scott alongside with you from Chamber to WrestleMania? Why Travis Scott there? Why?
Yeah.
Don't know. Don't make sense of that. Is what it is. We probably at the very best, very, very forgettable. Who cares? Rock didn't show up. Rock does his promo with the pop. He does his interview with Pat McAfee. Says he didn't want to be a part of it. Yada yada, and that changed our, public, not private, because we got love for The Rock, but our public perception of The Rock, and made us go, you know what, Rock, stay away. Just stay away, bro. Stay away.
Right.
Please stay away. Cody goes away for a little bit. Cody comes back after about a month or two. And when Cody comes back, he's showing that he's a lot more aggressive. He's showing that he's a lot more, trying to be not as hesitant about what he's going to do now. He's a lot more vengeful than ever before. But then he's showing that he's respectful, but he's a little kind of like conniving in a way. Very conniving, very deceitful. I could be wrong. But that's what he's coming across to me. We get the whole build towards the contract signing. Contract signing happens. Did you notice that camera work that they did with John Cena and Cody Rhodes? And they haven't done that since.
Yeah, they haven't.
Where Cena and Cody were talking, and there was a camera angle where John Cena and Cody Rhodes were on the opposite end of each other, left side and the right side, and you see Cena's reaction and Cody's reaction.
Yeah.
And Cody's reaction looked very strange. It looked almost sinister-like. Like he was twitching with his eyes. He was getting angry by the minute. And I was like, huh. And understand, and we're talking about Triple H's era. Triple H understands that little details always matters. The little details matter, right? Shout out to Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. The little details matter. So
Right.
with that being subtle as it is, and then what followed after was Cody Rhodes being John Cena down. John Cena has of course speaks about no one faced him because he got too much on his plate, too much on his schedule. He called it corny. I agree, it was corny, but whatever. Cody
Yeah.
ran in and attacked him, put him through a table, forced the censure against John Cena's wishes, and he said, "You didn't check the fine print. The match will be a street fight. I knew about the street fight. You just recently found out it's going to be a street fight.
Yeah.
So cool." Now, with all of that said, I know I just went all over the details, but it's about a year in the making, basically. Was this the plan from the get-go? Was everything done to swerve us? Because on one hand, and here's why I say this. Because sometimes with Cody Rhodes and The Rock, some things are they're not really making sense, right?
True.
Think about it from this standpoint. Back in January, and I mention this because this is context. January 6, 2025, Monday Night Raw debuts on Netflix. The Rock comes out, shows up, puts over WWE, puts over the Netflix, puts over everything. And he even put over Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes was sitting at the very front row as the WWE World
I remember that. I remember that.
Right. And he told him, we have become really good friends. I love you. Things like that. We love each other's kids. I love your wife, yada, yada. You went to my Moana premiere. We done did some great things together. We have a really good friendship. And if you're questioning things, you're going, wait a minute, didn't you supposed to just beat each other up? Like, wasn't you not beating Cody Rhodes up outside of the freaking rain with blood all over him? Are you making me to forget all about that? Are you lying to us? What's going on? Right?
Yeah.
And Cody's like, well, yeah, Rock, and he makes fun of him talking about Mama Rose, and Cody Rhodes is laughing like, oh, Rock, you're funny. And then they have tequila, whatever it's called, tequila. How do you pronounce it? Tequila. Backstage.
Right.
My question is, BZ, why do you think that moment happened?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like whatever you saying, it makes sense. Like everything, it makes ton of sense. And I looked at it as you've never seen a promo with Rock saying anything about John Cena at all.
Nope. It's always been
I think
about
that was
Cody.
purposely. Yeah, I think that was purposely. Yeah,
But
I
it's
don't
like
know.
they've been taking us for this roller coaster of like him being with Cody, him not being with Cody, him being with Cody, him not being with Cody, and then it's just like maybe
Yeah,
it was all done for a purpose, and that purpose was so that The Rock and Cody Rhodes could establish WWE in their own version. Once Rock got into the head of being TKO and being the final boss, Cody Rhodes was always the end goal. And that end goal has never wavered. Cody Rhodes tried doing what was good. He tried doing what was right. But what did it get him in the end? John Cena being cheered over him at WrestleMania,
mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
if he's going to the heel turn, this heel turn, and by the way, if I am right about all this, as far as my assessment in this whole theory,
I think
this is
you're right.
one of the best storytelling writings the WWE has put out in a good while. This is almost as good as a
Yeah,
Bloodline story. It really
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I
the
think you're
up
right.
and the down. You feel
I
me?
think you're right. Yep. I think the whole
Yeah.
thing you said is 100% correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it
So
was
why did
weird
they
at
choose
first.
it? Why did they choose SummerSlam and not WrestleMania? Is what my question is.
Right.
That's what I want to know. Like, why didn't y'all? Because they let him rock out for a year before he lost.
To throw
Like,
us off.
so it was almost what? This was like a 2 year story. How long was the story?
Bro,
What on?
about a year. A year.
Yeah, it's about a year.
It's a year.
Dang.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I hope I am right. I hope this is the case. I pray to God that this is the case, because if it is, This is I ain't gonna say compete with the bloodline story, but isn't it number two at the very least?
I mean, if this if this is all the way, if this is all the way legit and everything is word for word, this is better than that Bloodline story.
Really?
Yeah. If they, because 2 years, when I'm like, I mean, would you? I mean, when it comes to the Bloodline story, what's the Bloodline story?
Roman Reigns and his family looking to take over the WWE, but like also like there's all these twists and turns, and you don't know what to expect from them, and you're eager to see what they're going to tell as far as their promos, things like that.
Is
I
that really
mean,
the story? Because they're not linked up with Solo. Solo and them not even a part of this situation no more. Like, is that really a story?
now that this is what I was saying. This is what I was trying to tell Larry to say. While I was telling Larry the whole entire time. The Bloodline story, I feel like it has been over with. I feel like I really do.
I think after the Solo joint is over.
Yeah, because okay, the only part I can say that maybe part of the story going further is with Fatu and Jimmy Uso, but
Yeah, so they
those
said
not
shit.
even calling it his bloodline. He's calling them the MFTs though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think that's
Yeah,
dead.
so I've been trying to tell him for a long time. I'm like, bro, like I'm not hating on the bloodline. I'm telling you the truth. I don't think they're telling any more stories with the bloodline stuff. Really not.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. I don't think it's really a story no more. Like, I think it's just that's what it is because like what? Like, I don't know. And
Yeah,
it's not
bro.
all connected everything no more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's separate and everybody on the same show no more. Ain't no like it's not that no more. It's just okay. The bloodline is all through the WWE. Salute to them. That's it. But as far as the story, ain't no story. Ain't no more stories.
If I crack the code on this, bro, I swear, bro, I want you to text me. You called it in all caps.
Yeah,
Maybe if you have to. I'm just joking, but at the same time, like, yeah. That's crazy. That's a hot take for you to say it'll be better than Bloodline story because I don't know, man.
they don't have a story.
Well, I kind of made the hot take my own self, but granted,
They don't have a story. If they had a story, then I would have to. They don't have a story. So, like, for it to be better than being better than a story that ain't even a story, that's easy.
well, what was the Bloodline story though?
That's what I'm asking. What's the story?
I was going to say like
Yeah,
take over dominance and like
yeah.
how unique like all these members are, but at the same time,
For
I'm
real?
like,
He should. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could work. We could work, bro. Yep. Yo, this cat is cold. He's from
yo, who
Chicago.
was that?
Some dude from Chicago.
He cold.
Yeah, he cold. Yeah, he cold. Yep, he's from Chicago. He was listening to the
Word.
music in the background. He didn't know it was me.
That's lit.
For
Yo,
sure,
man,
for sure.
that was fire. That was fire.
I gotta edit this joint. I gotta go find it because I put my phone number on there. But 'cause I don't need nobody in the comment section coming to find me.
I know. Right.
But yeah, that joint
Some
it
creepy Rhea
makes
Ripley stuff.
I know it makes total sense though the way that it's
Yeah,
set up.
dude.
But as far as the hold on the what is it the bloodline story that we talking about like what about it was it let me see something was it
Okay.
ever was it ever a bloodline story or was it the Cody Rhodes story the whole time?
Ooh. Okay, B, you cooking. You cooking.
Yeah, because I mean you gotta
You
think about it.
cooking.
Was it
You are
because it might have been
cooking.
Cody's because Cody trying to go after the championship when Roman got the joint and started as the tribal
Oh,
chief. Does that make? I mean, him being the tribal chief, does that make that a bloodline story, or that just makes Roman Reigns the tribal chief? And it's just Roman Reigns being the tribal chief. It ain't no story. So I probably got to ask Larry. So yeah, hold
that's
on.
a good
Call Larry.
question. We can have.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands. I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you oughta. I feel that you oughta go. Treating me like I'm the man, I feel like you oughta go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you oughta go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you oughta go. Baby, you show it, that's for real. To me. And I can't keep it low key. See, everything you do to me is crazy. Two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load